So as you can imagine, I was about ready to put her back in her place. But, I was about ready to, but I felt the anger rising, and I identified my anger.
Good, good.
I recognized my anger for what it was, why it was manifesting itself.
Good, Mr. Ronald. Good. Go on.
I analyzed my unhappiness in the situation with Nadine, and I calmly expressed my unhappiness with her.
Good, Mr. Ronald. And how did that go?
Well, it's kind of a push. Not really good or bad, just kind of mediocre. She said that she wouldn't run off with the kids anymore into any town, America, making me come find her. And I had to promise not to bring back women to the house and fuck them in the bed that we shared in front of her and the kids. So
That's good. A compromise, and you didn't get angry. Good.
I guess so.
Who else would like to share?
Yes, I would.
Miss Shanti Duvey. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, that story that he just said reminds me of when I used to beat my boyfriend with a spatula when he would be bad. I mean, of course, it was just a plastic spatula, because I think it's better that way for everyone involved. You know, you just can get a lot more blows in that way. You know, you want to stop it before things get life-threatening, you know?
That's true, but you've still given in to your anger. So plastic or metal spatula, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, sir, but it's plastic spatula is better, isn't it?
Depends on how hard the plastic is. I mean, I've made some shivs out of some pretty hard fucking plastic. It just
Mr. Pete. No, Miss Shanti Davi, because you've still let your anger take advantage of you and use yourself against yourself like a spatula. It doesn't matter if you beat your boyfriend with a spatula made of rubber or one made of water. If you were somehow able to make a water spatula and then proceeded to beat your boyfriend to a pulp with that. Like as if you had telekinesis and could just move water and pick it up with your mind and make it into the shape of a spatula and then bludgeon your boyfriend with that. You've still given in to your anger. Understand?
Yeah, I think so. But it's just a plastic spatula. I mean, isn't he a pussy if he can't take a beating from a woman?
Yeah, he's a pussy, all right. I mean, what kind of man does
Mr. Pete. Miss Shandy Tavi, as I've stated extensively in this group and written in my book, How We Let Anger Beat Us, anger in all of its many forms is blind to race and gender, and the use of same to justify violence is mere folly and a weakness in yourself by not being able to harness and control it. Does that make sense?
No, not really.
Of course it does.
Did you always use a spatula, or did you ever use other kitchen items?
Okay, this one time I used, the whisk. Yeah, just to, change it up.
Okay, who else would like to share? Mr. Frank.
No thanks.
Well, Mr. Frank, that wasn't a question. I was being polite. You come to the group, you have to share.
Well, Pete hasn't shared yet.
Well, Mr. Pete's next.
He can go before me.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go first if you want. I fucking went off on this barista this morning. It was awesome.
And we'll get to that next, Mr. Pete.
I lost it.
Yes, but right now I would like to hear from Mr. Frank.
Okay, so I was at work just before I came here, and I sort of had a confrontation with a coworker.
Go on.
Okay, so, I was at work, working, and, minding my own business, and this this douche, this fucking douchebag,
Negative
comes at me.
connotations only feed the anger, Mr. Frank.
Right. Sorry. Right. So this person accuses me, of using the stapler without refilling the staples. He accuses me. Okay, first of all, how petty can you get? Just refill the staples yourself, you lazy bastard. It takes 2 seconds, for Christ's sake.
Watch the negative connotations.
Second of all, I don't use the community stapler. I've got my own personal stapler. And I've told this douche that, I've told this person that before. And I was gonna tell him again and tell him a few more things. Just to make sure that he really got the point.
Good, and then what happened?
Well, I remembered your book and teachings. I identified my anger for what it was.
Good, good.
I recognized my anger.
Good, Mr. Frank, good.
I analyzed my unhappiness in the situation.
Good.
And then I fucking told that fucking douche off, and it felt great.
Fuck yeah, suck yeah.
That's not good, Mr. Frank.
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, then I grabbed the hole puncher that was sitting on his desk, and I just started punching holes in all of his shit.
Oh, God, Frank.
Oh, God, Frank.
I was punching holes in everything. His bills, his memos.
Oh, yeah, Frank.
Mr. Frank, sit down.
Oh yeah, I was punching holes in anything I could get my hands on. Incoming mail, outgoing mail.
Nah, that's not good, Mr. Frank.
You're so good, Frank.
I'm pretty sure that's a felony, man.
You criminal.
Crazy bastard.
I didn't care. I was Mick Hole Puncher at Punch-Hole-a-Palooza.
Sit down, Mr.
Yeah,
Frank.
fuck that douche, okay? Then he started to try to stop me, so I slapped him.
Mr. Frank.
He started whimpering like a little bitch, and he threatened to tell the boss, so I slapped his ass again.
Nobody likes a tattletale, man.
And I kept slapping him.
Yes.
Then he tried to get away from me, right? So I pushed him to the floor.
Yeah!
Yes!
This is your last warning, Mr. Frank.
Then he was trying to crawl away from me, right? So I started kicking him, little bitch. Then I grabbed a sharp pair of scissors and I stabbed him in the heart. That douche is dead. So, yeah. That reminds me, I'm probably not gonna make it to too many group meetings for a while. So, yeah. Anybody wanna go to Mexico? 'Cause I'm kind of in a situation.
I'm down.
Mr. Pete.